Geometry is our first unit of this term. Geometry, Unit 1. Children, today we are going to see about iteration patterns in shapes under the topic geometry, which is our first unit of this term. Now, look at the picture. We see patterns in trees, rivers, mountains, shells, clouds, leaves, and more. Iteration is the repeated application of a process. Here we are going to see how we use the shapes to form iterative patterns. Children, iterative patterns. Iterative, which means that the repetition of patterns. Children, what is meant by pattern? Patterns may be sequenced in many ways. A pattern is something that is arranged following a rule. Able to draw circles, spirals, ovals. Children, before going to see about iterative patterns in shapes, let us see the shapes circle, spiral, and oval. In the earlier class, you have learned to draw circles, isn't it? Okay. What is circle? A circle is a round-shaped figure that has no corners or edges. In geometry, a circle can be defined as a closed two-dimensional curved shape. Spiral. A curve which turns around some central point, getting further away or closer as it goes. There are many types of spiral that can make amazing patterns. Oval. Oval is a shape which have no edges like circles and which matches with egg's border. It looks like egg's border. It is also called as ovoid. Ovoid. Using the above shapes circle, spiral and oval, we are going to form iterative patterns. Iterative patterns, which means that the repetition of patterns. See here in this figure, circle. Circles are repeated and which makes the iterative patterns. Look at the picture. What are they? They are 3 lollipops. Here, each lollipops are of spiral shape. Each spiral shapes makes iterative patterns, which is repetition of patterns. Here, the flower. Each petals of flower are of oval shape. These repetition of oval shapes makes iterative patterns. To differentiate and to compare the shapes drawn. Children, in picture 1, you can see circle shapes and oval shapes. The repetition of circle and oval to differentiate and to compare the shapes drawn. Students, look at the picture 1. Here, all are of oval shapes and oval shapes are repeated. So, it makes iterative patterns. In the picture 2, again oval shapes are repeated, so which makes iterative patterns. Students, prepare your own patterns of shapes using circles, spirals and ovals. Exchange it with your friends and discuss. Some visual examples are here. Shell of a snail is the example for spiral shaped pattern. What shape is this? Yes, it is an example of spiral. Children, the following examples are an example of spiral shapes in nature, which is going to be a visual treat for you. Let's go. Sunflower spiral, cactus spiral, millipede spiral, weather pattern over island, vine tendrils, goat with spiral horns, nautilus shell with logarithmic spiral. What is this? Spiral mollusc fossil. Pine cone, whirlpool, Spirogra green algae under the microscope, Romanesco brassica, red cabbage, cactus succulent spirals, fern spiral, human fingerprint, human hair double crown, spiral galaxy. Now let us see circle in nature. Circle, wheel, clock, slice of orange, cookie, dartboard, wheel of a bicycle, Ashoka chakra. Here it is of circle shape. CD, coin is of circle. Circle in music. Many musical instruments have a circular surface. Bingo drum, which has circular surface. Tabla, snare drum, bass drum. Here these musical instruments having top circular surface. Moon, rainbow, earth. These are all the examples of circle shapes. Oval, egg. It is a perfect example of an oval shape. Pumpkin, tomato, mushroom, stone. Some flowers are of oval shape. Jackfruit. Children, now we are going to see about Rangoli. A Rangoli is a colorful design made on the floor using colored rice powder, isn't it? In maths, Rangoli pattern are a creative way to discover symmetry, reflection and tessellation. Tessellation is created when a shape is repeated over and over again, covering a plane without any gaps or overlaps. Another word for a tessellation is a tiling. Children, you must know what is spirograph. Spirograph is a toy which is used to draw intricate curved patterns using interlocking plastic gogs and tooth rings of different sizes. Children, I hope you all understood about the shapes circle, spiral and oval. What are the iterative patterns and patterns? Rangoli, spirograph. Now let us do the exercise 1.1 problems. First problem, write the shapes of the patterns present in the pictures given below. What shape is this? Yes, it is spiral. Now, look at the picture. What patterns present in the pictures given below? Yes, they are circle. Numbers, Unit 2. The division is a method of distributing a group of things into equal parts. Here in this class, we are going to study about division up to 4-digit number by single-digit number. To divide a given number by another number in various ways. There are many ways to divide a given number by another number. They are equal sharing, equal grouping, repeated subtraction, long division and short division. Children, you have learned already the type of divisions in previous class. Now we are going to see equal sharing, short division method and long division methods. Now we are going to see about equal sharing. Let's see an example of equal sharing. We can equally share 24 stickers among 3 children, Ram, Ravi and Kala. We give 1 sticker to Ram, then 1 to Ravi and 1 to Kala. We have shared 3 stickers out of 24 stickers. Similarly, we share stickers one by one to each of them. After sharing, we see that each child has 8 stickers. This is called equal sharing. Note, in division, equal sharing leaves remainder also. Children, do you know? These are the division symbols. The number being divided is known as dividend. A number that will divide the dividend exactly is known as divisor. The answer or the result of the division is known as quotient. Note, superscript means placing the number in the right side top of the given number as small. Example, here in the first number 2 is in the superscript of the number 3. And in the second example, 3 is in the superscript of the number 6. Children, now let us know about short division method. 670 by 5. Here students, 670 is the dividend and 5 is the divisor. Before going to do the problem by using shortest division method, to make the problem easy, write down the table. Here 5 is the divisor, so write 5th table at the corner of your note. And students, now take the first number in the dividend. Here 6 is the first number in the dividend, 670, isn't it? Now students, divide 6 by 5. 5 goes into 6 one time. That is 1 into 5 is equal to 5. 1 5s are 5. Now students, here it divides. 5 divides 6 one time with the remainder 1. Place the quotient. Place the quotient. That is here 1 is the quotient and 5 is the divisor. And write down 1 above the bar, long division bar. And 5 is the divisor. And the remainder, here the remainder is 1. That is 1 5s are 5. Here we having 6. So the remainder is 1. Write 1. We know that what is superscript? Superscript means placing the number in the right side top of the given number as small. So that is here. Okay, so write down 1 between 6 and 7 and 1 makes tens place with the 7, that is it gives 17. So take the value as 17. Now see the table where 17 lies. So where the number 17 lies? Yes, it lies between 15 and 20. Here we have to take down the smaller value, that is 15. That is 3 into 5 is equal to 15. Here 3 is the quotient and 5 is the divisor. So write 3 above the bar and 3 5s are 15. So 15. Here we have to take difference. Yes, that is 17 minus 15 is 2. So write this 2 in the superscript of 7. Students, here combine the remainder 2 with the next dividend to the right. Here the next dividend is 0. So we get a new 2-digit number, that is 20. Here the divisor 5 divides 20 4 times. Remainder is 0 and the quotient becomes 134. Thus, the quotient of this division is 134 and the remainder is 0. Then once again, let's recall the problem by using short division method. Here 670 is the dividend and 5 is the divisor. So by using short division method, first let us take the first number in the dividend. Here 6 is the first digit of the dividend and here it goes. 5 goes into 6 1 times, that is 1 5s are 5 and remainder is 1, that is 6 minus 5 is 1. Now students, combine the remainder 1. Okay, combine the remainder 1 with the next digit of the dividend and it gives the new 2-digit number 17. Now 17 is divided by 5 3 times with the remainder 2. So 3 5s are 15 and take the difference. 17 minus 15 is 2 and the remainder is 2. Combine the remainder which is in the superscript of 7 and combine the remainder with the next digit of the dividend 670. Here the last digit of the dividend is 0. Here the new number, 2-digit number is 20. Now students, divide 20 by 5. It is exactly divided by 5. That is 4 5s are 20. Now here we get 134 as a quotient and there is no remainder in this division. Children, let us know about long division method. Then now we'll do division of 3-digit number by 1-digit number. Division without remainder. Now here, before going to do the division, let's know the vocabulary of the division. Here the number 670 which is being divided is known as dividend. The number 5 that will divide the dividend is known as divisor. The result or answer of the division is known as quotient. The number at the bottom of division is known as remainder. Now children, let's go to the problem. Here first take the first number from the dividend. Here the first number, first digit is 6 and see whether the number 6 is divided by 5 or not. Here 5, then divide 670 by 5. First, to make the problem easy, write down the table. Here 5 is the divisor, so write the fifth table. in the corner of your note. And here, as a first step, take the first number in the dividend. Here 670 is the dividend. 6 is the first number in the dividend. And then divide 6 by the divisor 5. That is 6 divided by 5. And see here the number 6, which lies between 5 and 10. Isn't it? Here we have to take the exact value or smaller value. Here, which is smaller? Yes, it is 5. So 1 into 5 is equal to 5. We have to take 1 into 5 is equal to 5. Now students, here multiplication occurs. Now 1, write 1 above the bar, and 5 is the divisor, and 5 here, 5, write the 5 below the number 6. That is 1 5s are 5. 1 5s are 5. Our next step, take difference. That is, subtract 5 from 6. We get 6 minus 5 is 1. As a third step, bring 7 down. Bring 7 down. Now we get 17. We get 17. Take the number 17. Then divide 17 by the divisor 5. See the table. Again we have to see the table. And 17, which lies between 15 and 20. Which value we have to take? Yes, exact value or smaller value. Here 15 is the smaller value. So take 3 into 5 is equal to 15. Now write 3 above the bar, and 5 is the divisor, and 15 below the number 17. That is 3 5s are 15. 3 5s are 15. As our next step, what we have to do? Yes, we need to take the difference. That is subtracting 15 from 17. 17 minus 15 is 2. As a next step, bring 0 down next to the number 2, which gives 20. Again, see the table. Where is 20? Yes, here 4 into 5 is 20. That is, 20 is exactly divided by the divisor 5. 4 into 5 is equal to 20. Take this line. Here 4. Write 4 in the quotient place above the bar. 4. 5 is the divisor, and 20 will be under the number 20. Will be placed below the number 20. That is 4 5s are 20. Now take the difference. We know that when we take difference between same numbers, we get 0. 1 minus 1, 0. 5 minus 5, 0. 10 minus 10, 0. Similarly, 20 minus 20, 0. Now students, see, we divide 670 by 5. We get 134 as the answer, which is known as quotient. And remainder here is 0. Children, do the following activity. Simplify the following by using long division method. Divide 896 by 5. Divide 703 by 2.